What's up, Internet? I'm Aries Van Dam, and today's dating horror story. This doesn't go back too far. This is a girl that I started dating right when I first started trying to go to date again. Like after I'd lost, I'd say about 120 pounds. It was around then, right around whenever I'd finished my weight loss, and right when I was about to start trying to put weight back on in a different form, right? So this was about a year ago. So this was someone I met. She was about, I'd say about, I think it was like 60 miles from my house. It was, it wasn't a super far journey or anything, but we met and we both kind of agreed that we hate dating. And so we both agreed, like on our second date, we just decided, okay, look, I know we're not in love and shit like you're supposed to be when you're exclusive, but I don't want to date other people, and she didn't either. So we agreed to do that just so we didn't have to worry about it, because she had a latex allergy, and I just wasn't comfortable with, having a bunch of dicks going in a hole I like to go in. So I told her, I was willing to do that if she was, and she said, yeah, let's do that, because she didn't want the same thing. So we tried that for a little bit. And I think it was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks we dated like that, where she would just come stay at my house or I'd go stay at her house. And that's just how we were functioning. Until one weekend, she came to my house and she was being weird. She was just acting like real distant and stuff. And so she said, when she was leaving, like she was just acting real strange. And then when she got home, she told me that the fact that I'm not religious made her think we're not going to work out and she needs some time to herself. Now, we had never talked about religion other than her asking me that one question and me saying, yeah, I'm not really religious. I'm spiritual, but I don't really need to go to church. And that was it. And she doesn't go to church. She's not even in a church. So I thought that was really strange that she broke up with me or stopped this little arrangement we had because of religion. It was just seemed really strange, considering she was at my house on a Sunday and she didn't go to church. So it was weird that she thought I was supposed to. It just seemed like something was up. So anyway, about a week later, she called me and she wanted to bring some of my stuff that I'd left at her house. I think a pillow and like some just nothing stuff really. And so I was like, okay, yeah, you can bring it. And so she brought it, and then we started talking, and she kind of implied that she wanted to get back together. And I was like, well, it's just too weird that, I'm still not religious. So the fact that you just changed your mind again a week later makes it real suspicious. So I told her we could have sex, but it was not going to be exclusive, because I needed to find out more information about what that was, because and she just kept, just let it go, just forget it. And it just, something about it just, I knew it didn't make sense. And I knew that something was up. Something was suspicious about that. So we were just like, I guess, friends with benefits for a little bit, I guess you'd call it. And because I told her the same thing, like, if you, we won't be exclusive, but if I'm with anyone, I'll let you know. And I need you to do the same thing because of your allergy. And I don't want, some weirdo raw dogging you and then you come over to my house. I'm just not in for that. So I wanted to know. And she said, okay, I agree to do that. And I agreed to it too. We both agreed to it. And she had said that, she hadn't been with nobody while we were apart, and I wasn't either. So we just started dating again. But just dating this time, not anything exclusive. And then about a week or so later, she calls me and tells me I need to go get a VD check for an STD because she has to go to the hospital because she passed out at work and they think it's an STD. And so I asked her, I was like, well, do we need to have a conversation then, because you're not supposed to be with anyone else, and you showed me an STD report that said you were clean, so where would this have happened from? And she came clean, and there was a guy, some senator's son, she said, that had messaged her again, and she went and had sex with him. And he was married, a married guy, who was cheating on his wife to go slum with her, I guess, because she wasn't that pretty. Like, I was definitely better looking than her, so that was part of the problem that just made me so aggravated about it. But, so she did that, and it just kind of showed me like you can be kind of be like, I'm gonna be a bigger person, not be shallow. I'll date this girl who's really not somebody I would date, and they still do that. They're still awful. They're still awful. So you're not getting anything better by dating one of the less attractive ones. This chick was like a 4, right? She's a little overweight, a little older looking. You know, she was younger than me, but she looked older than me, and she was definitely fatter than me. So I don't want to say she's fat because I don't want to make it seem that way. She was probably about 30 pounds overweight, 35 to 40, you know, right around where I was going to start working it off of her. But we didn't get that far. And this idiot thought that she had a chance. She didn't have an STD. It was a yeast infection. So she ratted herself out for no reason. And but that just shows you. You can think that I'll just go get one that's, you know, I don't have to go get one of the pretty girls because they got a lot of guys, so they treat people like shit. The ugly ones do too. The mid ones, the just average, because it was really just my laziness. That's the reason that I was exclusive with her. So I was just being lazy. I don't like dating. It's just gross to me. You know, trying to stand in line to put your dick in something that 10 other guys have put their dick in this week. I don't like it. So I didn't want to do that. So I was trying to just save some time. It did not save time. It wasted a bunch of time. But this is the kind of shit you see out there. And I'm just wanted to show y'all, you can't just say, oh, well, this one, she looks like she's not going to, you know, be like all the pretty girls who look like strippers. This is just a regular girl. Well, regular girls are monsters too. She's no better than them. She does the exact same thing. And the only good part about it is because she's not as pretty, she's not as used to finding a way to get away with it. So she caught herself. But the pretty ones, they won't catch themselves because they do it all the time. This dummy doesn't get, like, you know, to date a lot of people, and she finally gets to, and she blows it. So yeah, this one's just I got to think of a name for it, but yeah, I'm running out of names because they're all just, I could just call them all the idiot, and just as. So we didn't get back together. I broke up with her, and she had to bring her phone to me and show me all this stuff because she tried to lie to me and tell me none of it was true. And so I made her bring her phone here to my house, and she brought her phone to my house, and we had to go look through the text messages and see, yes, here's where you broke up with me, and then here's where you messaged him and said, yeah, come fuck me. It was the same day. Like right after we talked, you messaged him. Because she was trying to say, oh, it was just he called me. No. I knew by the way she was acting that something was up. So I knew it was something where, like, he had gotten called, and then she just decided what she was going to do, and that's what she did. But and they'll say things like, "You're not religious enough for me," and then they'll go fuck a married man. Yeah, I'm not religious enough, but you're fucking a married man. So which one of us needs Jesus? It don't look like it's me. It looks like it's you. You got some married guy's dick hanging out of your mouth. You're the bad one, not me. That's you. So, that's it. That was it. Just